It comes along here and then bears completely left under the bridge there. There's an indication as to where we are. Where that is, you probably all know the Chinese restaurant.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
that is literally at the end of the start, rather, of this arm, where that Chinese restaurant is. A barge on the waterway there. And it came right the way down here, and we're standing on this bridge over the canal. And the basin we go to in a moment where the Cumbrian market actually is literally below here, and there were two other markets right below it, the Carlisle market and the York, so the Clarence market and the York market. But we'll talk more about those when we get down to them. So this was built, as I say, for those marketplaces, but why was the Regent's Canal built in the first place, I suppose is the question you have to ask. And it was to solve one of the infrastructure problems that London had. In 1801 the Grand Union Canal was finished, and the Grand Union Canal connected up the north, the Midlands, with London, and it's finished at Paddington, which was a bit of a problem because the world's largest docks in the East End were not connected to this. There was no way of connecting the two up. So transport had to take this heavy goods coming down from the north to the docks to be exported to the rest of the world, and the imports from the rest of the world actually come across congested London. But to solve that problem, they decided to build a canal to connect up these two pieces of waterway, the Docklands with Paddington. I mean, a little Venice is where this job, where the Regent's Canal was started. Nash got on this act as well and decided it would be a very nice thing, this Regent's Canal, to go through Regent's Park. What better than water? But what he'd failed to actually understand was that if you put a canal through there, you've not only got the wonderful waterway coming through, you've got the barges that come through with the bargees and the horses and everything else that goes on with them. And you don't really want that at the bottom of your garden. So you'll see in a moment these wonderful terraces down there.
Oh yes, fantastic.
And you can see at the bottom of them there are these bargees walking past these houses, which is the last thing that people really would like in their gardens. So that didn't really work too well. Also, Nash was very good at these grand plans and these grand ideas, but he wasn't very good at budgeting. But again, what's new to that? For example, when we go to the Millennium Dome, built to celebrate the Millennium at Greenwich, the original cost was £350 million, or nearly £400 million rather, and it came in slightly over budget despite the fact that the cutting at £800 million, so roughly twice what it started. The cost of the Regent's Canal when Nash did his original budget was £350,000. And when it came in, it was of course almost exactly the same budget 200 years later, despite the fact that we had no computers or anything else to help him. It was double the estimate. It came in about £700,000. He had no problems with it. Some of the problems where he had to build tunnels through some of the hills that were there. For example, Maida Vale, just about a mile or two up the road here, he dug through a tunnel through there, which cost a lot of money. It was also extremely dangerous work as well. And the reason it was dangerous when they were actually taking it out, it had what was called running sand there. Literally, you took it out and it just ran back into the hole you'd created. So it wasn't very good to actually dig through. But they did actually have a use for the soil that we're taking out of there. What they did with it was actually try to flatten out Lord's Cricket Ground, which was just to the north of the side there. Unfortunately, I think they were using running sand there as well, because if you go there today, there is still a large slope there, so it didn't actually work out. The other thing they were doing, as well as digging out this sand, the clay from the infill around here went to build the houses along the side of the canal here. In the 1940s, the German town planner Hermann Göring decided he didn't like these houses and flattened them all. Now, it was quite unusual because what then happened was those bricks were used to fill in the canal that used to be here as well. So what they dug out, they put back into it again. Mind you, by the 1880s, there was an American came along here and said this was one of the most featured stretches of water that it actually walked along. So it wasn't really commercial. And by the 1930s, it was shut down and say it was discussed. We've seen the big buildings back there, the very picturesque buildings. We've seen the water, we've seen the greenery, all making a picturesque view in your mind if you like. Let's see how Nash then tried to call on this picturesque, to build picturesque little villas just down the road.